Greetings and salutations, gamers. This is Siltalent coming to you live on Wednesday. Tonight we're just gonna be grinding away in Howling stones with my Beastlord and showing how easy it is for my high-level Beastlord to grind here solo and for the fun of it. This is what I do on my time off of streaming from raids and doing other things. I spend a lot of time in HOS grinding away and making sure that I get all the AAs I need in order to advance my character. Currently right now, let me show you where I'm sitting at in AAs. Oh, I need Empire's Crunk, EOK. This is last edition. We have completely finished out all of the focused. We have completely finished out all of the special. All we have left is stockism. And this is the last set of AAs I need for this edition. That means once I finish these three 95-point AAs, I'll be completed with last edition. And then I have to go back to ROS and start working on ROS AAs in order to finish off what I have there. And that is all the focused AAs from EOK. So those will all be at 100 plus. It'll take some time to get those done, at least 2, maybe 3 weeks to do them all, if I'm lucky, depending on if I get a group. But majority of the time I'll be spending my time solo in HOS, just killing the enemies as much as possible. And this is what I do for fun. All day, all night, whenever I have time, I'm in EOK. I mean, Howling Stones, working on AOAs to catch up. And when I do get a group, it's usually a really good group that can go into the Halls of Sithar and grind there with the group and do a lot there. So right now, you're seeing what I'm doing on my casual days off of raiding and when I have time to myself. This makes this a lot easier because it's high experience. It's 1 AA per kill or more, and it's very easy to do for my Beastlord. I mean, as you can see, I'm taking down 100 level 10, 100 level 9 minimal, and 113 maximum named elites in the zone. So this is not easy, but it looks easy because my pet is tanking, and that's the thing. Otherwise, if I were to tank these mobs, I would get my ass handed to me really fast, even with the amount of A's I have and how strong I am, because I can't take the hits from these guys. I can take a few here and there, but I can't take an onslaught of being focused on. And that's the hard thing for me. I'm not built to tank. I'm built to do DPS and support, of course. So with that being said, I will continue on playing and grinding away, just casually. From time to time I'll chat and talk about stuff, and just, keep the channel going. You're welcome to join in and throw in your 2 cents and your comments. We can chat away for a while. That'll be a lot of fun for me. I do strongly suggest it, so please, please, for the love of heaven, say hello at least. With that being said, let's get down to the grinding. So it's just really easy just to sit here and have some fun. And the fun part is I can also get the mob pulled into the camp where I'm fighting and auto-attack it and throw a dot on it, walk away, do some chores, get stuff done, come back every minute or two, and the fight's done. Go grab the next mob. So I can actually do chores while doing my grinding But it slows down my AA progress quite a bit because I'm not there to entertain my character quite that much. But it's enjoyable. What's my cat doing? Holy fuck. He's going berserk for some reason. Oh, named. So here's the named. This one is a really hard character. I'll put on a shield and carry a beatdown club. And I'm going to aggro it, piss it off, and bring it into camp. I have a defensive running, so I don't take too much damage from him. And I'm going to start to dot him up. Keep my eye on the meter here, so I don't go too far under. And it's kind of hard to dot this guy up because he is actually... Oh, wow. He's actually very resistant to my spells. Damn, he's really whacking on me. There we go. And I'll just beat on him for a little bit. Try to get him up, down. Wow, he's really doing damage to my water. Okay, fortified water. Okay. There we go. And let's start clicking my abilities to do some damage. Alright, let's see. Now this is going to cause a lot of anger for the boss I'm facing. Because I'm going to be doing a ton of damage to him really fast. Which my aggro meter is going up like crazy. And I'm reapplying my dots, which makes it even more aggro. There we go, got him. Apply my attack abilities. Throw on a shield for my pet. I'm just going to beat him down now. And it's just a matter of minutes before this guy dies. So as long as I keep my pet alive, I'll stay alive. If my pet dies, I die. That's simple as how it goes. Ooh. Wow, that was really close. He almost died. There we go. Stop the death. Yeah, this boss right now is actually a lot stronger than most of the other bosses I've fought. You can actually two-shot my pet if he hits hard in one go. Now my special defensive on my pet is down, so he's taking more damage than normal. And this is really strange how much damage he's taking. Because normally he does not clear out a lot of health at one shot, one hit or two, one round or two, like he is right now. So this is an abnormal boss. So I'm pushing through, slowly getting there. 34% more to go. Oh shoot, I have the wrong set of gear on. I got the aggro this well. I forgot to switch back to my DPS gear. That's why it's taking a little longer than normal. Here we we go. Got him down on control. Better clear out my aggro. Keep my health up to a certain level on my pet. Here we go. Buff my water. Buff my water. Instead of, oh, pimp my water. I wish I could do that. That'd be kind of funny. Give him a chrome finish, gold teeth, gold claws. Yeah, I think that would be pretty pimp. Subwoofer on the back. Wow, this almost took all my mana. That's because I kind of screwed up and kept one-handed, just one-handed for so long. I didn't need to do that. That wasted a bunch of mana here and there, and you know how it goes. You done fucked up, dude. It's gonna probably kill me if I'm not careful. Got my biggest mana recovery going right now. There we go. Got him. Took him out. Let's see. Looted a simple work of Sanic Hero. What's that? Okay, what the heck? Oh yeah, the rechange of the levels. Yay, fun. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's what it was, a book. Alright, I'll describe it. There we go. That was pretty good. So I took down the boss. I'm not really worried about the low-level stuff here. Just keep pulling stuff. I have 31 AAs so far. That was nice. Nope, let him go. He's not important, but you are. Eat boy water. Alright, I got the mob that I wanted. So I'll wait till he goes back, which he's back there now. He should disappear off my screen select once he resets. If not, then he's still stuck there. Oh, there's one of my guild members. So I'll go ahead and follow him. And there we go. Okay, so take main assist off because he likes to do targeting. I don't like that. That means he targets which mob we're going to fight. I'm letting them know I'm off streaming for fun. Cool. Alright, so the mob is gone, so I can get back up and start fighting again. This is so easy. With Fringe Death, well, sorry, playing Possum and False Death, It is so easy for me to pull these mobs solo and kill stuff on my own for my Beastlord. Now I have a friend joining me. They'll probably join me for the rest of the night. And we'll just sit here and grind heavily and get lots and lots of AAs. Like, on average, I grind about 300 to 400 AA a night when I start up at around 6 in the evening after work. And it's just so nice to get all these AAs so I can get stuff done. It's faster with 2 people than it is with 1 by myself. So I do appreciate the help. And it's just fun. I can do this solo. It's not a problem for me. But it's just easier to have someone else backing you up because you never know when you need it. And I'll just sit here and casually auto-tank, use my quick abilities, and leave my special abilities right here. My quick abilities are these here. No cast costs, no mana use, except for 1 spell. And these are my special abilities. Say, oh fuck, I need to do a lot of damage. Let's fucking kill the thing. There you go. Boom. I take stuff down fast. And that's all my, this is like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 buttons that I'm pressing to get off massive amount of DPS as quickly as possible. And I just chew through things. And I also gain health in the process. On this here, I'm doing a lot of damages, debuffs, and mana generation of like 17,000, and over time mana and health regeneration with focused. So I build up my mana bar, my mana reserves, very quickly without any trouble. Even if I'm at nearly 0%, I can sit here and fight constantly without having to sit down and generate mana, because I have a lot of mana recovery with my character. I have equipment and gear that give me mana recovery, and I have spells that give mana recovery and mana. So I could potentially be at 100% mana throughout most of the fights, and then only go low when I fight a boss. I just fought a boss, and I'm recovering my mana very quickly just by auto-attacking, throwing 1 debuff on the target, 1 dot on the target, and that's it. And then when this comes up, it's a really nice ability for everybody. Gives a lot of mana, which is Paragon. It's stronger than Focus Paragon, but it is a Paragon nonetheless. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Wow, he's resisting. And all it is just grinding away and leveling up my AAs. The AA I'm working on is Staticism. It's 95 points. It allows me to resist pushback by melee attacks up to 10% per level. So it's 30% total with all 3 earned. So it makes sure that if anything does knock back in melee range, I'll resist 30% of it. And there are things in the game on raids that do that. I was gonna go to the gym, but it's packed tonight. A storm or something. There's probably a storm in his area. Or a Taylor Swift invasion. Taylor Swift invasion. Hello, viewers. Oh, yeah. That would do it. Light snowfall, Wednesday night, gym time. Why is the lamp guy down here? Whoa. Okay, if you want to fight me, I'll fight you. For 18 seconds, you do absolutely no damage to me. Okay, that 18 seconds is about up. So have to FD. There we go. Back up to full mana. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. I mean, it only took me like 3 minutes to get back up to full mana, something like that. Oh, up to 43. We're almost to 95. Oh, my 100% buff to experience is about to drop in 3 minutes. So I'll have to get a 25% buff. I always like having mana potions on me. There we go. One for the road. And that's coming with DB coins, so it costs me to actually get the experience buff. What's up here? Okay, so no named. I'm not caring about that. Check the sides. Sometimes there's a name sitting there. Okay, Ash and Bone. Oh, don't tell me he... Got 2 mobs on my order. Why is this going up so much? There we go. Oh, man, that was a little rough. Even I was a little sweating there because I was having to FD so much for no reason. Okay, I got taunt. I have all my stuff up. Must be that I don't have this stuff. Oh yeah, I didn't have that up. That's why. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. What the heck? Huh? What is going on? This has been all changed out. Yeah, what the... Huh? Oh, come on. You bastards. They changed, the water illusions. Oh, man, that makes me so mad. You know, I need to fix my bags first. Oh man, they messed up everything. My bag size is all messed up. This sucks. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's go ahead and eat our... There we go. Extra experience coming on and up. Oh, yeah. Gotta remember. Actually be on the attack keys. So now my special water morphs I can no longer use as water morphs. They changed it to NPC following familiars. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, so the 300 to 400 DB coins I spent or more on these illusions for my water to make it look different and unique. Now I can't even do that. It says pet illusion. Right here, pet illusion. White werewolf. And I can't even get a pet illusion of my pet. It's not going over to my pet. Oh, I have to select it. Okay, that is stupid. So now I have to actually select the pet I want to change into... That wasn't the way it worked before update. All I had to do was... Oh man, what a pain in the ass. They actually changed something, they actually fixed something, and yet they broke something. All in the process of progress. Yay, progress! Oh well, at least I know now. Yeah, that is so stupid. Come on, it's going to change in about 30 seconds or so. Alright, I'm just going to pull it. Yeah, they changed it. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. What a retarded way to ruin my night. Yeah, it does ruin my night, because I liked having to not be able to select my order to change it into something different. That was really nice, but now it doesn't matter. Well, I thought I would be soloing tonight. Well, it looks like I'm grouping, so I'll have to... I thought I would be soloing. Usually, nobody joins me when I log in and solo, and I grind down here. They're usually just hanging about doing their own stuff in the other expansions. Nobody wants to grind, really. They just want to do their own thing, which is understandable. I mean, for older graphics, this is not half bad. I mean, for 1999 graphics back in the day, it's gone over some changes here and there with different shadings and stuff and pixelations, but it's still kept up with today's standards to an extent. Still low quality, but it's a really good game. That's why I like this MMO. It's different. It feels different than most other MMOs. Because most MMOs are wham bam thank you ma'am, let's get a lot out of it without really doing too much and not really investment. And this is a game that requires investment, and a lot of it towards the end game. But it's worth it. The investment you get out of EQ is a lot greater than any other modern MMO. I mean, look at WoW. It's wham bam, thank you ma'am, thanks for the loot, and I'm out of here. It's like, what? What? With EQ, it takes time to build up your loot, especially with the DK points that you're earning through the guild systems to make sure that you can buy the gear or get the gear credited to you in some way or another. So, I mean, each gear piece expansion is coveted. It has use. And people want to get it. Oh, come on. Oh, my pet's dead. That's freaking nice. My mercenary. Yeah, at least I can play cleric for my pet. It's not a big deal. One thing I hate is he doesn't put me as puller, so my pet, my mercenary always runs after me, and he dies whenever he heals me because the enemies will target him the moment he starts healing. And the guy doesn't understand that I can't do anything about that because it's stuck as following me as a healing pet. But he has a healer out now, so I'll just let him have it. His healer's unbalanced, it looks like. $54, not bad. Everybody up. Here comes the Paragon. That'll get mana to everybody that needs it. She'll get more mana from that. Very nice. This guy's worth, I think, 2 AAs worth, right? Yeah, that's good. Remember, at least we got some extra credit for that. Alright, let's see what's in here. One ashen bone, which is nice. What the? That's funny. A healing merc ran over to attack. And it doesn't attack. His healers, my friend's healers have been, my friend's NPCs have been glitched. Oh, okay, good. Just making sure the name wasn't in there. There we go. Now the healer is properly staying back because I'm polar. It's really important that a Beastlord has been set to puller. Ah, named. So it didn't have the issues with pet dying. Out of nowhere. For no reason. Yeah, this is why it's good to be with this guy, because he's got some good DPS when I click on stuff. It's like, boom, out the door, kill the boss, kill him dead. Okay, got everything I can here. move over here to this side. Means we're making some progress. Oh no, don't tell me. He's attacking my pet. Why? Okay. Okay, he's moving now, and we'll kill him there. Now we gotta wait for him to reset or lose focus on me. So it'll tell me he's lost focus, or he gets to a spot and he resets and he gets pulled off, just like that. Then I can attack. This is how Beastlords manage their feign death aggro. You gotta wait till they either remove themselves from your X-Tar list, or they lose focus and it says the target has lost focus. And that takes like 30 seconds or so. So depending on how angry it is with you, it will determine its course of action. I better not stay on its aggro list for too long in red, because these guys, the Helat skeletons, are capable of one-rounding me no matter what. I have, what, in health? I have 23,000, 236,000 health. Okay? You're telling me this mob can one-round me with 236,000? Yes, it can. It has an ability to strike through my armor like it's nothing and kill me practically instantly if it wants to. That's if I get bad dodge, deflect, and basically bad defense rolls. And it has happened before. I get one or two rounded, and it's very, very quick that I get those hits. Because this skeleton hits for, I mean, 6 times in a whole combat phase, and it goes by very quickly. A full 6 seconds is 4 streams of attacks of 6, or hundreds or tens of thousands. And my pet is taking all that damage like it's a champ, like it's, you know, like a big champ. Okay, let's piss that off for a moment. Get both of them coming out. Okay, I'll take the Arias and then run them away. Start attacking him again and just wait for him to reset. Now I think that one's going to be has lost focus on you, because for some odd reason he just does not like to reset normally. By going back to his spot. Usually roamer NPCs will require loses focus on you, while NPCs that are positioned in the spot and just sit there, like this guy does, will automatically lose that interest once it resets. But it hasn't lost interest. There you go. And enemies have forgotten you. just sit here and beat them up again and again and again. It's really easy to do this for a Beastlord. Any other class that tries to do this down here, they have to have a Merc tank and a Merc healer with them. The only other class that can do this, or classes, will be a Warrior and SK and a Paladin. But any of the other hybrids or pure classes, no. They would need at least 2 mercenaries, 1 healer, 1 tank with them to do this. Because these hit really hard, and you'd have to have multiple people in your group. So in most cases they're boxing with 2 or 3 NPCs. Like my friend here is boxing with 1 extra character himself. He's playing Rad, but he's also playing Daria. And each of them come with a Merc, so that way they can do DPS and a healing Merc. So we got 2 healing Mercs and a DPS. That's keeping my pet up pretty easily. Only 1 Merc is required to keep my pet up and healed. But 2 is a safeguard just in case 1 dies and you need 1 up while your stuff is face tanking. Okay, 71 AAs so far. Let's see what the time is. Time has... looking for a timer. Oh man. I'm looking for the timer on my stream. I can't find it. Wow. Alright, let's see. Oh well. That's funny. I'll probably find it somewhere. Oh yeah, done here. Oh, there it is. It's above the chat channel. 54 minutes in. So, in about an hour, I got 70 some odd AAs. So, about 2 hours, I'm guaranteed over 100 plus, 140. So, every 2 hours, 140 AAs. So, 2 for 5 hours would make 3 full runs of it, mainly, depending on if I play that long. Oh, they're talking about the price of eggs right now. That's what's going on. Yeah, avian bird flu hit recently, and that's why the egg prices are up so high. And a lot of people did not know about that information, and so, well, the bird flu hit a lot of our breeders and egg layers, and kind of got our butts handed to us here in the U.S. So it's costing us quite a bit. Right now, eggs is about $13.50 per 12 or an 18 pack. It's expensive. We can barely keep eggs on the shelves. And we're getting just massively charged on eggs. Oh no. With two healers, it's barely keeping up with all the constant stuff going on here. There we go. We got it under control. Body count's very high up here. Yeah, he's playing a bard, so he'll always draw the aggro of attention of NPCs. It's not because it's his fault, it's basically his class. He has songs that he plays that affect everybody in the group, so he gets the aggro before anybody else. It just jumps to him. If songs are playing while I'm pulling, the mobs are going to aggro onto him instantly. He does have the ability to fade from the aggro, which helps, but unfortunately, if he's not quick enough of hitting that button, he'll die. He's like a glass cannon. He does high damage with his abilities. He's literally a glass cannon, so his buffs will kill him. This is the PH for the main mob. I've killed the main mob twice at least tonight. Oh, excuse me. Main mob gives me 5 AAs per kill. Everybody in the group gets 5 AAs. But everybody else gives 1 or 2, depending on how tough they are to kill. This is going to be a 2-pointer. I'll have to change the stream name to Beastlord at leveling AAs instead of soloing, because I didn't expect anybody to join me. But it's nice to have an extra person. Just means more mobs I can kill. More fat loots to gain. Come on, Gollum. Come on. You're my puppy. Now this is a mercenary because their names are yellow. They are non-controlled NPCs, so we can only tell them to attack or to stop attacking. They are set to automatically attack when they are brought into the group and do their things. So they're kind of a somewhat intelligent NPC, or what they are. Based on if they're attacking normally, they generate some aggro, but not enough to pull off a taunting NPC. But if they are set to burn, they'll do a lot more damage and a lot more aggro. So in time, a burning NPC can actually pull off a taunting NPC pretty quickly and take hits. But luckily they have enough health to maintain their flow. Better check the size, make sure no named is up. Check the top. Okay, we're good. Go up. Oh no. At least we got that controlled. Good. Yeah, with the second healer, it doesn't run the same AI as the polling healer, which is in my group with me. So my mercenary won't heal me until I'm standing up and fighting. Otherwise, it refrains from doing any type of healing of any sort until I'm standing up and fighting. Well, the other NPC will just heal me when I come across its range and notices I need to heal. So he can't do anything about it. So I gotta be careful of that. So many mechanics you gotta watch out for when you're playing. Especially if you're using NPC healers. Playing Fringe Death. Just quickly grab him, have him attack, wait till he resets, and when he resets I'll be able to get back up, like now, and attack this guy. That's what makes this fun. It's really quick and responsive if it's done right. If it's not done right and the NPC remembers you, you have to wait till he forgets you. And a lot of people like grouping with me down here because of the fact that a Beastlord is a really great class to tank. And if it's got a healer pet with it, Merc, it's golden because your healer keeps your pet alive. You can do DPS without fear of being attacked. And you just sit there and just chunk it away. your aggro gets too high, you just hit playing possum, bring it down to basically 0, and keep building it up. And then FD again, playing possum again, and that's it. Now, total complete aggro deduction is false death, which you and your pet have no aggro, and you're off his list. He turns to everybody else in the group and starts eating them. You don't want that to happen unless you have to hit that button to give yourself a chance to get some heals. I generate a lot of aggro because all my gear is current era, and that means my weapons are of this era, and they are high damage weapons. So I generate a lot of aggro for damaging mobs. I can literally pull off tanks in a raid if I want to, but I don't want to do that, so I have to be careful. Oh, close to hitting my first rank. That's nice. All right, there we go. Okay, it is bottomless. I was just making sure it wasn't a name before I turned that corner. I have turned that corner a couple times, and there was a name there, and it decided to smack me down like a red-headed stepchild. I got beat down by like a red-headed stepchild. No offense to red-headed stepchilds. But it's terminology. Old terminology. I don't even know if they even use that phrase in this day and age. I don't even know what the newer phrase is. That is a good question. Huh, nothing. It means he hasn't responded yet. Okay. I'll check it out after a little bit. Ooh, Great Sentinel. That's a name, but we'll get it. I want to attack it, the Sentinel, but if I bring that into the group with how the group is functioning, it'll tear the group apart. So I'm not going to pull it. Because the rogue is being lazy with his songs, and if I pull that mob into the group, it's a guaranteed wipe for the entire group. Because I won't be able to respawn fast enough for my pet to keep it preoccupied. And it hits hard. Because when you're pulling mobs for experience like this, you also have to keep in consideration what your party is capable of doing, what it's doing at the current time. It's really easy to overpull in a dungeon like this. This dungeon is designed for groups, not for single player or double boxing. You're not supposed to be in here with just 2 people. You're supposed to be in here with 3 or 6 people to kill these NPCs. That's the type of NPCs we're dealing with. Because they give so much experience. We're getting 1 point of AAs per kill to 2 against what we're fighting. And we're just having a field day with them because they're so easy to kill. Because we have a really good group. We got a Bard with high DPS, we got a Beastlord with very high DPS, and we got a mid-rank Enchanter who is, you know, keeping control of the group and what we're fighting. Perfect combination. Oh, nice. Oh, so it's 100 points for the next level. Great. Great. Thank you for showing me that. Now I want to cry. Yeah, the Enchanter got splatted. Yeah, that's the risk of the game with these. I'm trying to keep aggro with my pet, and yeah, you know how it goes. Splat goes the Enchanter. So now we need to make 100 AAs for the next level, which gives me how much? 20%? Yep, 20% on the next level. We still have a total of 1.5 for 10 o'clock and 3.5 for 12 o'clock. We have until like 12 o'clock. That's the most time I can give. I'll probably be able to get the next 100, but the last 100 that I need will probably take some time. Longer than what I have. I'm just sitting here buffing up the group a bit. Here comes Big Boy again. There we go. I gave all my buffs. All my buffs. All my money. Normally I would pick up anybody LFG, but that is just scrupulous. You don't have to pay me to help you level up. I'll help you out myself if I want. Because I like doing it. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, I'm just giving the Chanter the extra mana I have to give. That'll help her out. I'll get the next AA in and call it a night. That's going to be a while, though. That's 100 AAs. That's 90 mobs left to take. So that's about it. Maybe a little less if I if I take out the names and stuff. Okay, which one's going to run first? That was easy. I mean, for a high-level Beastlord, I do pretty good. A lot of people are like, you can't solo in Howling Stones. Don't even try it. I'm like, you want to make a bet? That's what I tell people. Once I find a zone that's easy to solo and I can get singles, this becomes my favorite spot to grind in, and I'll learn how to grind in that spot because I know it's going to be well worth it once I learn it. It's all about the tactics. Of what to do and what not to do. Everything has its purpose and way. Oh, jeez. There you go. Roar of Thunder allows me to drop aggro with one spell and hits very, very hard. So, it's an ability. It takes time to recharge. Ooh, damn. Again, I messed it up. It goes so fast, it jumps past him. That's funny. Yeah, I thought I stood back up too early, but I didn't. It was far enough from the first guy that I could do that. If they kill it fast enough, then I can pull him right where he's at. Nope, not fast enough. Let's say what I think that one really is, but it would be too inappropriate. Had to go all the way to Forgotten. And I hate that. It slows me down. Oh, my synergy, primal synergy is working correctly now. It's lasting a full 12 seconds. I have that at 100% with Maul, which means I can just cough it up as many times as I want. It triggers all the time. As you can see, this is my melee damaging information. So for those of you that were curious as to why the numbers are floating along the side here, is that's how much melee damage I'm doing. I'm just waiting for these two to split. So normally I get about over 200 a night, but I'm gonna keep it at 200 cap. Because tonight I don't feel like doing the full 240 to 300 that I normally do. Long night, long work. Busting the kids around here and there in very, very cold weather, and all the windows open because someone spilt some paint finisher inside the bus. I don't know how it got into the bus, and I know it didn't come from the kids. It came from the people who work in repairing my bus, because I guess they were cleaning the seats, and they left it in the bus. So it was, they were using it as paint thinner or remover, because people were marking on the buses with permanent ink. And they left it in the bus, opened. And so when it got knocked over on the floor, a pint of that paint thinner or whatever it was spilt on the ground and, well, made quite a stink. I had to drive my bus through 2 schools and had to get that cleaned up. Had to let it air out at the end of work. So, kind of got a headache from having to huff paint thinner for 3 hours. Yeah, a lot of fun. Oh yeah, my attack stopped attacking. That's why. I was wondering why was he taking damage. Okay, 2/10 of the way done. Yeah, if an enchanter fails once, it kills him right away. That's why Dara is dying a lot, because he failed his mez a couple times, and they just turned on him instantly and just beat him down like a red-headed stepchild. Oh man, the red-headed stepchilds are dying today. Oh lordy, lordy. You gotta remember, I come from a society that did not understand what the contents of political correctness was. So I'll say some things that are politically not correct. And it's normal for me because I'm used to that language. I had a couple people complain to me that they did not like the comments that I made, and it was politically incorrect. And I'm like, hey, PC culture, suck my balls. No, I don't respect political correctness. I think it's a joke. It's destroying our country and making people too sensitive when people should be able to handle small words without any problems. I mean, who cares if I use the reference beaten down like a red-headed stepchild or whatever I may use at the time, as long as it's not being racial and inappropriately intentional to hurt someone. That I understand. But, I mean, that I wouldn't use. And of course, I'm used to using the word retarded because it's used in a number of different ways back in the day. And it was a word that nobody really cared about. Except for the pissy, crying, whiny PC culture. I mean, right now, you can't even say the word retarded in a school anywhere in the United States because it's outlawed in the schools. Literally outlawed. They tell you not to say it. Stop being politically incorrect. And if you have nothing, if you say it, just leave. I'm not joking. Every school that I've gone to in Minnesota gets really upset if you say the word retarded, even if you don't mean it in the literally sense of saying, oh, the kid or the adult is retarded for whatever reason, you know. They are just so antsy. It is just so weird. And I don't understand it. I mean, I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm not making fun of anyone in particular in any way. I'm just using it as a way of saying, you know, this is really stupid. And they just go nuts over that particular word. Because they say it's a hurtful word. It's like, okay, what else do you want to tell me about the word? It's just I don't know how to put it in words. I want to describe it as how stupid they're making it out to be, as if it's so harmful, so alienating that it makes people cry. I'm like, huh? I don't understand. I just don't understand it. The sensitivity behind the word is just mind-boggling. And do I really care about it? No, I don't. I don't even care about the use of the word. It doesn't bother me in any way. I mean, I've heard it so many times used in my childhood that it's common for me. And this goes along with other words too. I mean, they're even trying to ban words like shut up and what's the other one that just recently came up? It's just so, this PC culture is so out of control. I mean, we're having our English dictionary chopped up, split up, broken down, and destroyed because of crybaby Karens. Oh, it was Karen. That's the word. They don't want caring used in schools anymore because it's hurtful and offensive. Huh? It's just mind-boggling. I don't even want to think about it. It just hurts my head so much. I can understand retarded in a sense that why people don't want to be using it, but you don't have to outright ban it. There's no need to. It's not an offensive word. Yeah, we're due a rare. He's right, we're due a rare. Yeah, the reason why I don't want to pull the Great Scent is because if the Bard screws up with his songs, it's going to be all over his butt, and he's dead. And I'm trying to keep my party alive so that we continue grinding, killing AAs at a pretty good pace. I mean, I'd rather be safe than sorry. If he wasn't distracted with his second character too, and he had only the Bard, then it would be a lot easier. We're almost 4/10 of the way done. Hitting it. I was wondering why I wasn't hitting it. But it's nice, good experience that we're pulling. We're getting like 2 per on these NARs. Okay, 4/10. Time is it? He'll probably be staying for 1 more hour. We should get most of this done by 11. Eleven's usually my cutoff at night when I have to work, because I need to get ready for bed, and I am pretty much worn out by that time. One of my neighbors is a Trumper. Oh boy. Those ones are fun ones. He's saying how great it is to see the government being ripped apart piece by piece, and all those organizations that are corrupt need to be abolished. The CIA being very corrupt, and the FBI as well, that needs to be abolished and destroyed. And he's looking forward to seeing them abolished and destroyed. I'm like, don't you realize what those two organizations do, those government organizations do, and how they're protecting us? He's like, no, not really. They're just very corrupt institutions that just need to be get rid of. They have no more use in our society. It's like, wow. So you prefer to have terrorism in the United States, blowing up our cities and people, and mass murdering, and serious criminals running around. It's what both of them do, as some of their job descriptions, is keep that from happening and those people off the streets. The harder criminals to detect and to find. Yeah. So I wonder when. Just wondering when, because currently the FBI and CIA are having their people being fired, and the institution being shut down. Currently, right now. But a judge has stopped the order of that from happening just recently. So that means how many people are how many groups are going to figure out that they can sit there and do what they want to do and come to this country and do what they want to do. A lot easier than they have had. Than previously before. So I just gotta wonder when we're gonna about start seeing like ISIS coming over here and blowing themselves up and causing mass havoc and damage and destruction. When is it gonna start? And then when we realize that we need programs like that, and the reason why, it'll probably be too late to stop some of the chaos. And then we'll realize, oh shit, we needed those programs to keep ourselves safe in the first place. And we done fucked up. Oh, it's gonna be funny. I'm laughing because, one, I already know what it's gonna be like. I have a pretty good idea and expect it to be happening. And the idiots that think it's perfectly a good idea to get rid of those institutions, because they're corrupt and they're not doing anything and they're just wasting money, are honestly completely and utterly wrong about what their functions is and what they're supposed to be doing. They've been there for years. And to tell me that they're all corrupt and they need to be disbanded just because Trump says so, or Elon Musk. I mean, are you going to listen to those idiots? They actually show no proof of any of these institutions have been corrupt. Elon Musk went to say, well, I know that there's a woman making $300 million off government money, off taxpayer money, but he never gave a name of the person, never gave any other information of where she works or anything. And yet, there's no one been fired for that either in the government. There's absolutely no record of this person ever existing. And he can't show us who it is or give any information out. But I know there happens to be somebody in the government that's making $300 million off government. It's like, okay. And they're shutting these programs down for very little reason behind it. Just because they happen to suspect that someone is doing something and it has to be stopped. And they give absolutely no proof or information, receipts, or identification of anything or anyone. They absolutely have nothing. So I see it as a complete destruction of governmental institutions that are working for the people. USAID is a tragedy that is happening because the money that's going into that program, most of it, and there is a little bit of corruption in there, probably somewhere, but the corruption is so minor, it doesn't matter. The program itself uses very little money compared to anything in the government, compared to any other agency in the government. It uses so little money. Only like probably 1% of our debt at most. And that's very, very little. $380 million is what it says it uses a year. And what does it do? It mainly feeds hungry people in other countries and provides medical assistance and support for other people in other countries who are poor, sick, and unable to take care of themselves. And now USAID has been cut. There are people in what was it? I can't remember what name of country, but there are people who need breathing apparatuses to stay alive, because otherwise they would die over time because they have a hard time breathing. And their oxygen has just been cut off just a couple days ago, and there are already bodies piling up because Musk turned the program off, and they're dying. These are people literally dying because they're not getting their oxygen. I mean, that's horrendous. And there's children starving to death as well. Old ladies and people. And it's just insane. We got $1 trillion worth of food rotting in harbors that is assigned to USAID. It's supposed to be delivered and given out to the people that need it in those countries. And they can't get that aid out because there's no one there to sign off on the supplies that are there at the dock warehouses. So care centers are being hit hardest with little babies because they can't get the peanut paste that they need. It's all in the dock house in the harbor, and these children are starving to death. Thank you, Musk, for killing children, old ladies, and killing people who need medical supplies to save their lives. Amazing how the richest man in the world can tell the poorest people in the world to go F themselves and die because he does not want food or medical aid given out to them because they don't deserve it. That's basically it. And that's killing USAID right off the bat. Normally I don't talk about politics and stuff like this, but I looked into the institutions that they are destroying and they're gutting and they're getting rid of and saying they're corrupt, they're spending too much money on stuff and doing this and that. But they don't show any facts or proof. I have not seen a single piece of paper from the Oval Office presented to the media about who is corrupt, what they're doing, and how much money is being spent. No receipts, no paperwork. And they've done cut people, employees, and closed the business. And these are institutions that have been running for years in the background. And there are some institutions we don't even know what they do, but they're still operating. So I question, what is really going on? What is the truth behind it? Instead of listening to Donald Trump, who says, hey, yeah, they're this and that, this and that, and this. This is why we're doing this. But there's no receipts, no proof, no information, nothing tangible other than his word and Musk's word. Don't you find that odd? And we all know that Trump is a grifter, a rapist, a financial fraud, convicted rapist, convicted financial fraud, a murderer, COVID-19 deaths, and now USAID debacle that's happening now. That's going on right now. How many people are actually dying because they're not getting food and supplies for medical aid in other countries that we're helping? How many deaths are actually taking place? Quite a number right now. And this is the richest man in the world going, oh, you don't need food, you don't need medical aid, you can go die off because you're poor. Huh? I don't understand this. And he's dead. I knew it would happen. So what you're hearing and seeing in the White House is not actually what's happening in real life and truth. It's more for a power grab and control. You have to look for the facts, not listen to the people and what they say. That's where you're going to find the truth and effect of what's really going on. If they can't present facts and receipts and information showing that said programs and said organizations are corrupt, then they're lying to you just to get an edge, trying to rile you up and get you angry so that they can have an easier time of destroying the programs in the way that they want. And you also got to remember, Trump is a pathological liar. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. I have never seen such a con man in my life get away with as much BS as I've ever seen him get away with. And it's so sad that people are just so gullible. And the person that I was talking about earlier, who was a Trump supporter, is so deeply ingrained in his ideas that the government is so corrupt and it has to be dismantled and destroyed. It has to be taken apart. That's where he's at, that he believes everything he's saying down to the letter. And he's so fanatical about his views and opinions on how corrupt the government is. Yeah, there's some corruption in any organization. I do admit that. Nothing's ever perfect. And that is true. Nothing's ever perfect. But if you think about it, it's really ridiculous to think that most of these programs are designed to safeguard our country and our livelihoods and protect and serve is now completely non-functional and completely not worth keeping around. What are you going to replace it with? There's nothing else to replace it with. You're taking away the rule of law. You're destroying and dismantling a core program. And you have nothing to replace it with. Because everything is so corrupt and it needs to be reworked. It just means that what goes to one control of one person eventually. And it's never going to be as good as it was. And just think, Elon Musk got our information on our Medicare and Medicaid. He downloaded the database as much as he could. He has a lot of information on taxpayers, their billings, their filings, and everything. Just imagine how much damage he can do with that, and how he could say certain programs are corrupt. It's just a matter of time before we lose our Medicare and Medicaid and everything that's behind that. And just think, they're thinking about getting rid of the IRS because it's completely corrupt and they need to destroy and dismantle it. That only tells me that they're protecting Donald Trump's ass from the IRS because he has a lot of issues with them. He wants to make sure to get rid of them so he doesn't have to deal with it. And Trump does have a lot of issues with the IRS, and he does not want to deal with it. If we lose the IRS, we lose the ability to fund our government. That's what the IRS does, is it collects the money that it needs from the people to fuel our government's capabilities. You take that away, how are you going to get the money for the government? Are you going to fundraise it? I doubt that. We can't fundraise the government. There's no way we could. Which means then the government will crash and die. It's on itself. It'll have no money to continue on. Which means that the billionaires will take over and they will control everything. So we'll have an autocracy. A group of rich people controlling the United States and doing whatever they want. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. The way it's progressing right now, we're losing our democracy slowly over time. All the programs that are needed and necessary to keep the government running and to fuel its capabilities is being disrupted and destroyed. It's only a matter of time before it collapses. And when it does, it'll be a silent whimper in the night, and then one man will pick it up and control it all. Oh, damn. So the whole thing is what Trump's tactic is flood the system with as many problems as they could possibly can in a short amount of time, to overload the court systems, to make them basically glitch and go very slowly, while they do as much damage as possible and get away with much as they can before the court systems can catch up. By the time the court systems catch up, they would have broken or destroyed what they've intended on, and it would be very hard to bring it back together again if they had to do that. And they would think that people would just be, okay, well, it's broken, gone, we're not going to redo it, and just leave it be. The Republicans are doing absolutely nothing against the assault on our institutions of our government. Congress is doing absolutely nothing. They're not even doing their job. And they're supposed to be on the side of the Constitution, But the Republicans, they don't give a shit about the Constitution. They are following Trump, and thus following Trump means they want to get rid of the Constitution. Trump has stated he wants to get rid of the Constitution and rewrite it in his own visage. I don't think he has the capacity or the brain power to come up with something like the Constitution or equivalent to. He might have the capability of making a perverse version that is completely destructive. I can see that. But I don't think I could ever see a fair version, a modern version of the Constitution that reflects today's society from him. That's all I'll say about that. The Republicans need to wake up and start realizing how much damage they're doing to this country. They have not done a proper single policy or agenda for this country in the last 8 years. They've kept bitching, whining, and moaning and pulling the MAGA garbage. I'm just so sick of it all. Stop giving MAGA the power to pull all the shenanigans that they want and have the ability to destroy whatever they want, because it's just disgusting. It is so sad and disgusting that we're giving the power to rule the United States to crybaby children. And these are adults that have no capability, no reasoning, and no desire to do the job itself. They have no capability of governing themselves. And if you ever get a bunch of MAGAs together and think that they can control something, they're fighting against each other. I'm just saying it as it is. They're always at odds with each other. They're not going to help each other. It's one fight after another. One battle cry after another. It's just sickening and sad. Well, I'll stop talking politics. My bad that I did, but that's how I feel. I really feel that the Republicans are letting the entire nation down by allowing MAGA to run rampant and by keeping silent and allowing a tyrant to do whatever the hell he wants to our Constitution and our people. Mark my words, we're going to suffer a lot before this guy leaves office or is assassinated, whichever comes first. And yes, I do see him being assassinated. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it will happen because of the amount of enemies he has created for himself is just ballistically insane. He's one of the most hated guys in the world. And you may not believe it, he is heavily hated for his views and policies and what he wants to do. He's now making the terrorists hate him more than the people they're fighting because of the things he's saying. And wanting to do. The Gaza incident where he's saying he wants to use America's authority to invade Gaza and take Gaza is just nuts. How would we Americans support invading another country, taking another country's sovereign territory, and turning it into condos, casinos, and businesses to make money, while genociding all the Gazians, or just replacing them to Egypt or Georgia or some other country in the world, dispersing them? You gotta ask yourself this. Is that what Americans do? Is that what our country does? Genocide or displacing people? Because we want their land? Because it looks profitable? And we're gonna take it with our authority because we don't give a fuck about the other people? In what reality would America do that in? In Trump's reality, but not in the general American's reality. General people of consciousness and rule of law. Wow, it's just insane. But we all know it's not going to happen. And even if it did, mark my words, we'd have every terrorist organization on our ass. Because most of the terrorist organizations are from the Middle East. Most of them are. And they will be all over us for taking Gaza. And it'll be a holy war for them. And you might not know how dangerous a holy war is. That's a war of elimination, a war of annihilation, down to the last surviving person. That's a war we don't want to initiate with the Middle Easterners, because they will go that far. That's a never-ending war. Not until one side is completely and utterly destroyed and there's nothing left. That's a war that Trump will be putting us in if we ever do take Gaza. It's not a good idea. I'm just saying it as is. I got so much to say on the topics. And I have to say, it is the year's absolute dickery. The absolute dickery to go into a trade war with our closest allies that are neighboring our country. People who we've traded with for years. Happily. An absolute dickery move. And to have them to tariff us back. It would be more destructive to our economy than it would be for them. Because unlike them, they don't have a population that requires you to have the world's economy supporting its people's livelihood. The United States has no capability of holding its own economy. It would take restructuring our entire economy and people to be able to do that. And the amount of time required to take would be a generation, maybe two. By then, there would be millions dead across the board because people wouldn't be able to eat. Nobody would be able to eat. The amount of time that it would take and the corporations needed to be built and the infrastructure and all that would take 2 generations for us to be self-sufficient as a country as a whole in an isolated nation. 2 generations. Even if we're capable of doing it. We can't support ourselves. The amount of change that would be required is massive. It can be done, but it's a massive undertaking. Trump wouldn't be able to have it finished before the end of his life if he started it now. So trying to go to an isolated nation, not possible, not with our size. If we were only a tenth the size of what we are now, possibility would be capable. Yeah. Anyways, finally off the topic. So, that Zerker died so fast because he started attacking immediately when my pet started attacking. So, my pet didn't have much aggro on the target. Just maybe one taunt and a full round of swings. Zerker can generate aggro so fast that, well, doesn't matter anymore. He's dead. There he goes. Now he has... Now Pet has taunt much better. He waited 10 seconds. Yeah, much better. I mean, even just waiting just 10 seconds is not that hard. He's doing a lot of damage though. Oh, he can invite him. I'm not the leader. Ah, almost 100. Wow, DPS is so much stronger now. That's what I like. Very nice work. There we go. Here we go. Took some while to get that held up and taken care of. How many times do I have to buff the damn group? Like, sitting here running through my buffs. Here we go. Gross. Yeah, he died because my pet got the target got mezzed and my pet pulled off the target. And since my pet was no longer aggroing the target and attacking the target, Norg died because of it. He was a casualty because of pet de-aggroing. I gotta buff him up again. I'm gonna have to buff this guy up so many times. It's like he can't stay back until the aggro's normalized. He has to rush in and attack immediately. It's rush, 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 die, die, die. The time that I could be buffing is the time that I could be literally pulling. Oops. Stop attacking for a little bit. Oh, nice. And 100 more XP to go. Looks like I'll staying for a little longer. What time is it? Yeah, I'll stay till 11. Maybe a troll, but you still need to wait 10 seconds. There you go. Now he's learning. got a full group. We'll be able to pull a lot of shenanigans now. Nice. Gotta stay down. Now we're really cooking with gas with how fast we're leveling up. As they're dealing with that, I can go up to the next levels and start pulling down the mobs that I need. I can actually start clearing the whole wings. Oh, the Bard Epic. That is a tough one. I hear you gotta run around 12 NPCs that are little halflings. You gotta kite them correctly. And in order to kill them all, yeah. It's a real mess. That was it. We'll see if we can hit 100 AAs in an hour. If we can, that'll be nice. That'll put me a day ahead of... That'll put me ahead. And I can start working on my synergies. Wow, that red goo fight was really good. I was worried that wouldn't get it. Yeah, I'll get another 50 AA in under an hour. Yeah, I'll get it before 11. Under 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna like this. Completely done with EOK. That is huge. Although I have like less than 2 weeks and a half to finish up ROS with hundreds of AAs sitting in the bank. That's gonna suck. Fuck. Whew. Alright, we're doing really well now. We're clearing both sides of the area, full wings at a time. That's really good. And that's all that matters. Nice, 20 left. We're really cruising. Wow, some of these people are just aggroing like crazy. Even got time on my EXP booster. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna pretty much stay in the instance and just log out here, because I don't need to go anywhere else for a while. So I log out here real quick and like get it done when I'm ready to go. Reason why I log out here is because, well, it's just easier to get back here and start grinding right at this spot. Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked it the wrong thing. Oh wow, there's 4 of them here. Just wait and see if one of these move. Yep, okay, good. Wow, I'm making progress. 100 AA is a lot faster than I thought. I know I'm over 100 now. This is my next AA, 200. Stay for 15 more minutes. I don't want to pull this much. Yeah, Mangle, yes. It's gonna be nice to upgrade that. Yeah, it's just only polite to stay until the first person leaves. Other than yourself, if you can. Because, I mean, he was the first one in the group that decided to come group with me. The others came in on his call. So, I mean, it's only nice to help out. Give him a little extra XP. And you get some XP yourself out of the process. So overall, it's generally a good thing. Here we go. 300 plus AA in one session. Not bad. Not bad at all. And still going because I'm just helping out right now. Past the time that I was thinking of. All I'm doing is just clearing it out, and that's it. Wait till they finish that off. He's got 6 more minutes. I'm kind of tired of this. But I don't mind waiting. I mean, the amount of XP AAs I'm getting above and beyond is nice. This is gives me a lot closer to getting completed with what I need and what I want. One after another. be it. Alright, that was really well worth it. Alright, I want to thank everybody for watching us play some EverQuest. It's been a lot of fun entertaining you. Hopefully you enjoyed the showing. This was a night of grinding. This is what I usually do on my nights to grind. I will sit here, usually alone, and kill the mobs over and over and over again. This time tonight we had a really good group. We rushed through the AAs and we got a lot done, and I was really happy to get over 300 AAs tonight. So that finished up EOK, EOK's complete quest line. Now I'm in the ROS tier line, and I've already completed everything else in ROS but these focuses and synergies because of the fact they came from EOK. There's 2 in each category, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 26. 2,600 AAs. Then there is another 200, 2,800 to do, and 3,100 more AAs to do until I'm done with ROS. I don't know if I'm going to get this done by the 28th of this month, because that's a hell of a lot of AAs. The best I can do is probably 2 focuses, 1 focus a day. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days just for these, if I do just the 2 focuses a day of 200. So I have to step up my game in order to be able to complete most of this to the point where it's nearly done. So we'll see what happens. We'll see where we get and what we'll do. With that being said, I want to tell you have a good night, be safe, be well, and I'm out of here. So we'll tell them out. And thank you again for watching.